This is the post-match press conference for the semi-final. Nedbank Cup was Mamelodi Sundowns versus Kaizer Chiefs. Kaizer Chiefs have just progressed to the final, and we are joined by Coach Miguel Cardoso from the home side. Coach, maybe if we can just start with a summary of the 90 minutes in your view.
Well, I think that the story of the game is very simple. We saw not well played first half. A lot of duels, a lot of just falls, and Sundowns trying to play, but also with not doing the things in the best way. We saw a team of Chiefs trying to resist and just applying intensity in order to break our game. Their capacity to play was not too much, but just using long balls on the spaces, trying to cope with the speed of the players in the front. Nothing to say, just a way to play a game. But from our side, I was not happy. I was not happy because I think we could have played better, less emotional and more mental, thinking better about what to do in each moment of the game, coping with the intensity, try to take the ball on the spaces that were available because there were spaces. And we let ourselves go a little bit under the emotions of the derby spirit, let's say, and just not understanding this was just a football game. At halftime, obviously that my speech was exactly regarding that, to put the team to play football, tell the boys that they should relate with the capacity to play. We made substitutions in order to give the team that capacity. I think that it worked. As you understood, we started the second half in total control of the game, managing the ball, managing the rhythm of the game, looking for the spaces, looking for the second goal to try to finish. That was what I asked at halftime. A team of Chiefs that from there on could not even press the ball because we were playing the ball in the right spaces, and it's clear we cannot run away from it. There's a mistake, individual mistake that leads to a 1-1 result, when obviously for all of you, if you are fair enough, you would say that the game would go until the end without any capacity from Chiefs to change the direction the game was taking. Anyway, football is like that. Mistakes are capitalized. I always also speak that the games are sometimes decided on details. Today the detail for the opponent for the equalizer came from that mistake. But we don't kill no one, we just raise together and we give the hand to the players and we play to solve the problem. So that's what the team did. Obviously that is not easy to receive a goal like that and to react, but I think the team reacted. We kept the intention to score the second goal. We kept ourselves in the game. We kept giving stimulus to the players, coping with the substitutions from Chiefs that also just wanted to play long balls on the spaces, but nothing came out from there. We controlled completely that, and then it's obvious. Then comes a goal that is offside. I think you all saw. If you didn't saw, go back and look at it because it's clear. So when we work in a country that doesn't have a VAR, that's what happens. So just go back, take the image, you have the images, get the image from the TV, and there's a team that loses this competition out of a mistake from the referee. I think we are being penalized enough all through the season regarding referee mistakes. I remember goals that we scored in games that we also didn't win away. You remember that game I spoke about? Peter scored more than one goal. And today we are out of the competition 5 minutes from the end or 4 minutes from the end in the goal that is offside. It's what it is. We need to stand up. We win together, we lose together. We should have done more. Yes, we should have done more. Nothing to say from the team of Chiefs. They honestly fight it. They made their game. Congratulations to them and to coach for the result. We have just to regret that we could not do more. But it's clear that we are out of the competition. We had still 30 minutes plus 4 to play and a long story to be written. But there was no time to write the last chapter of this book. So it's what it is. We keep the story like it was.
All right, so we're going to open up to the floor. We've got a roving microphone. We've got 10 more minutes of this press conference. So please, straight to the point with your questions. Let's go to Lorenz. We're going to try to squeeze as many as we can in the
Coach Lorenzo from Manchester Times. After the game, the Kaizer Chiefs goal scorer said that they targeted Lucas Suarez. That's giving you something to think about for the business end of the competition. If opposition are starting to say we're targeting a certain player.
Look, I don't see the things like that. We come from a high-level match on Wednesday where Lucas made a wonderful performance. As you know, he was lined up on the team of Champions League, CAF Champions League of the week. So I think it's not fair. Even today, he made one mistake, but he made a normal game. He coped with the speed. There was, tell me, a shot on the goal coming from a play that was structured from Chiefs. I don't remember any, but maybe you do. I just ask you to be fair with the people, with the players, with myself, with the team, with the squad and the club. Analyze the things as they are. It's your job to do it. Just pick the results, look how it came from, and don't punish a player that doesn't deserve. Obviously, he has already on his shoulder enough weight to carry that he doesn't need to receive from you, because the boy is doing his job and trying to make his best as everybody.
Coach, hard luck on the result today. Kamufala for Soccer Laduma. Obviously, today was an unfortunate result going out in the semi-finals, but in a positive way, do you think maybe losing today gives you the necessary motivation to do well in your very important encounter next week?
Look, I don't like these moral victories. We don't live from moral victories. Today we come out of a competition from a mistake of a referee point. This is the question. This is what needs to be told, and this is what we need to stand for. It was not our best game. No, it was not our best game. But also, you know that after playing Champions League matches, after taking the emotions to the highest level, after leading with difficulties that we had, it's always tough to play these matches. No excuses. We should have done better. Yes, we should have done better. We can do better. Yes, we can do better. But let's not penalize ourselves too much. I don't think that we get more energy out of a loss. I think that we can learn. But learn is just give the 100%, because it looks that in some moments also there was not 100%. I think we should have started stronger. We should have started more capacity, put the football inside the pitch. But in the end, the result has nothing to do with that. The result has to do with one mistake that gives an equalizer, but the team reacts, stands up for the players. We stand all together. No one punished no one. We kept on going, looking forward, trying to play for the second goal. That's how the values we develop in the team. Companionship and brotherhood is exactly that. That are values that we have in the locker room. We have respect for each other. No one makes a mistake because he wants. We just raise. When one falls, we raise two. That's the spirit we should have in the club, and we have it for sure. But then, please, sorry, but I cannot penalize the team that when we suffer a goal from a situation that please take a look, go on it, analyze it, and deeply, because I don't need to show you again. It's what it is.
Thank you. Good evening, Coach. Unlike in the result. Coach, it's not a lot of times that you guys do lose matches and you lost a match of consequence. How exactly do you now pick up the players, particularly psychologically? How do you show them that you guys are still players, top players?
The players and the team has a past. So, and the past comes from yesterday. It's not that we don't need to go too much far on time, beyond on time. So behind. What we need to do is, as champions, as you say, as players with quality, as players with level, move forward with intentionality. That's what he was saying about have a clear intentionality regarding the future. It's tough to win everything. Obviously that we wanted to take ourselves to the last step of the competition. And we should be there, and we should be there eventually, because we have quality for that, because we fight it for that, but we were not allowed to play the extra time and eventually make the disputal until the end in order to be there. Maybe our sponsor can in the future provide in the semi-finals at least a VAR, so that there's more fair game played, because it's important in this stage of the competition. I think that eventually it's enough. I remember last year in Tunisia, the first phase of the championship had no VAR, but then the playoffs, all matches had VAR. And this is fair for football, because people sometimes make decisions on that, or decisions are made on the people's lives because of a mistake that has nothing to do with us, because we were doing our job. So what I can tell to my players now, we lost because of, no, we lost because there's a big mistake. In the same time, I was saying to the fourth referee when he gave offsides for Peter, I said, okay, nothing to say. But then, please, it's a mistake from an alignment that our team has, a behavior that our team has. Left one player in offside that scores a goal. What I can say. Difficult to stand for more arguments than that one. But we'll raise, of course. We'll raise. We have a tough competition ahead. Play semi-finals of Champions League against such strong team is obviously a challenge. But the club beat them in the past. Let's try our best. And from there on, we'll still have, let's hope, the final to play and several championship matches to play until the end and to raise trophies.
Coach, had luck on that defeat. Coach, would you perhaps say that maybe losing this game now puts added pressure on yourself and the team perhaps then to deliver the Champions League and the league as well? Because those are the only two competitions here.
Pressure on me, with all the respect, was when the bombs were falling 500 meters from my house when I was in Donetsk in 2014. That was pressure. Pressure is if I would have not my family that love me. Pressure was if I would not have a club that supports me and people that support me. I don't live from pressure from football. I have 52-year-old, sorry. It's time that I live in peace. If there's something I conquered for myself, was a lot of peace. Because I don't depend on whatever, I don't depend on the judgment for whoever. I just depend on the belief I have in myself. In my people, in my players, I'll do my best wherever I am until the last day. In the last day, whenever it will be, I'll go in peace because, thank God, for many years already I live in big peace with myself.
Thank you. We'll end it here, Coach. Thank you very much.